ladies and gentlemen. As always, it's your boy. If you're unfamiliar, go ahead and tune in. I swear, I hit you with a little swerve there, boy.
You
I
got me.
saw.
You got me.
But no, welcome to the Top Row Boys podcast. This is episode 24, I believe, 24.
Mhm.
Yeah. But with that being said, like always, it is the EST of the DMV, the Chocolate City Saint, the Potter of all worlds, the left hand of destruction, the straight edge superstar, the Bajan bulldozer, the Cameroonian nightmare, El Misterio Negro. It's your boy Steph. Come on, talk to me, talk to me. And like always, I got my partners with me, my fellow trios champs. We in this bitch like the ops. You feel me? Anyway, Vaughn, where you at? How you feeling?
What's good, boys? It's Thursday, man. It's Thursday. Like, easily best day of the week. It's pod day, so I'm excited. We got the Oracle with us. We got Steph and all his nicknames. It should be a good time. We got a nice little rundown today. Um, I'm excited, man. It's gonna be alive in a wrestling fan right now.
It's a good week. It's a good week being a wrestling fan. And like you said, we got the Oracle in here with us. Sears, how we feeling?
Good, y'all. It's good to get away from work life and get into the wrestling side of things.
Come on, let's talk about it. That's
Heard
what we
that.
all here for. Hey man, after a long work week where it feels like you really just giving up your blood and guts, sometimes it's nice to turn on blood and guts. So we gotta talk about what happened last night in AEW, man.
That was a
Dude,
good
thank you. I'll be trying. I'll be trying.
one.
I'll be following
Transition chat
along.
right there.
I'm not
Yeah,
building up his. I refuse to build up his ego.
pawing a little bit. But nah, man, dude, AEW Blood and Guts happened in Greensboro, North Carolina last night.
hmm
And if y'all are frequent listeners of this pod, we usually save the AEW stuff for last. This shit was so good. This has to be the first thing we talked about, dog. I'm not even gonna lie to you. So they opened up this TV special with the women's Blood and Guts match. It was see, this is the part that's gonna fuck me up trying to remember who was on whose team. Okay.
There's a bunch of them.
It was the Triangle of Madness. So Julia Hart, Sky Blue, Thekla, Mercedes Monet, Megan Bain, because Penelope Ford was injured, Marina Shafir, and
That's it.
Mercedes Monet.
Yeah.
Yep,
hmm
against Jamie Hayter, Chris Statlander, Mina Shirakawa, my ay Dios mio, Tony Storm,
hmm
and who was the other face? Who am I
Will,
missing? Willow
Will, Will,
Nightingale.
and
Willow Nightingale and Harley Cameron.
yeah,
Yeah, the Babes of Wrath. Shout out to the Babes of Wrath. I can never forget y'all. Um,
you
but
forgot. You forgot them anyway. Continue.
eh, I recovered, didn't I? I recovered.
You're welcome. Yeah.
Thank you. But yeah, no. Guys, what did we think about the match? How did we feel? This was the first ever women's blood and guts match in the history of AEW. So, and just give me your thoughts. Let's dive right in.
You got Oracle.
And I thought it was excellent. I mean, it set the standard high for future blending good women blending good matches. I mean, it's gonna be hard to top that one. Uh, I mean, good storytelling. Overall, it kind of ties in a lot of different it did a good job of tying all the small storylines within the match. We got to see a little bit of Machine Monet and all women all women champion Chris Allen going at it before Saturday. So the spots were amazing. They weren't afraid to take anything, and it showed.
Yeah, I totally agree. Like this is my first time watching like a blood and guts match, so I'm like what to expect coming in. I was very pleased, especially with the women's first time doing it too.
Yeah.
Just to be like what Sirius said, like the storytelling was amazing with the stuff between Mercedes and Chris Statlander. The way it finished at the end with them basically holding Tony Storm hostage and get her to quit, to
hmm
save I'm blanking on her
Mina,
name right now. Yeah,
Mina
Nina's.
Shirakawa.
hmm
Yeah, so that the intensity the woman brought. Like this match was bloody. Like I think what is her name? Sky Blue, I think.
Yeah,
Hmm.
He was bleeding the first 5 minutes, like leaking, to finish the
dude. And
match. So
the thing about that was, oh man. So literally, I was watching the match. I turned my back around to do something to put something away. I turned back around. Sky Blue is bleeding like John Cena at the at the end of what was it, Unforgiven or No Mercy, whatever
Hmm.
that was.
yeah,
Dude, I was like, holy shit. And because I've been watching, I remember looking at an interview of hers like a couple of months ago, and she was like begging to be in a hardcore match. So the fact that she was able to get in one, like you could tell she was smiling the whole fucking time.
yeah, she got a moment, and like that definitely, caught my attention. Made me want to watch more of her stuff off of that. So, but yeah, just it was just some crazy spots, and like the women definitely like set the bar really high for the rest of the show, especially for the men blood and guts match. Which was pretty good. We'll get to that later, but man, shouts out to the women. Hats off to them because they killed it. So
Hmm.
definitely one I probably go back and rewatch just how good it was. So shout out to them. They did an amazing job.
For real, dude, it was insanely like really creative with a lot of how they use spots from the mirror spot that happened between Marina and Tony, even
Mhm.
down to I even want to say, like you said, them holding down Tony Storm and using her love for Mina Shirakawa to be a catalyst towards the finish. And man, oh, Mercedes handing her team her belts to whoop everybody, that was insanely creative to me. Like, I think the mechanics of this match and the psychology
What's
of
your
it.
favorite spot? I'm sorry. That was his favorite spot with the belts.
Yeah.
Steers. Loved it.
He
All
Yeah,
12,
despises it.
all,
definitely.
all 12 of the belts.
He despises it with a boarding passion.
Oh man. Dude, it was so insane. Like it was really, really fun. It was a really fun match. And also, shout out to them because they was doing shit you couldn't pay me to do. Excuse me. When Marina Shafir stepped in the glass and then stepped on Mina, I said, "Oh fuck no, you couldn't pay
She's a
me."
dog. She's a,
Yeah,
she's a dog for that one. That was
and
insane. She's a dog.
honestly, at this point, especially after we talk about the men's blood and guts match, hey, if I'm the Death Riders, that's big dog right there. That's the big dog. I ain't looking
Hmm.
Has
at
to be.
yeah.
Like,
Yeah, it felt like. Oh, go ahead.
go
I'm
ahead.
sorry.
No, go ahead, Vaughn.
I was just saying, like we talked like before we started recording, like just the pictures afterwards of like all the women like in the locker room, like after the cuts, the
Yeah.
bruises, the blood everywhere. Like they really left it out there. So I mean, they definitely spilled their blood and guts out there.
Sears, you're probably going to be the only one to answer this because Vaughn like just started watching AEW. Do you think that this was bloodier than the Hollywood finish from like March between Tony and Mariah?
Oh yeah. I mean, it's wasn't gonna be. I mean, it's like I feel like that with like with 12 women in the match is gonna be bloody all, but
Mm-hmm.
like I feel like they did a lot more like extreme spots. So like you're not gonna see someone like put stomp the foot in a thing of glass, champagne
Yeah,
glass,
yeah,
and then stomp on someone's chest like that,
yeah.
and like everybody was bleeding. Like I feel like it in terms of like bloodiest matches in terms for women matches in AEW, or just women matches in general. This is probably the most bloodiest and most intense match we've seen in a women's division, I think, and ever, like in all of our time. And it just goes to show like that. I mean, it's really in the name, blood and guts. First one for the
Yeah.
women, like they had to make it bloody.
Yeah.
It's, like you don't want to be like if you're gonna be the fourth match fourth to first ever matchup of this type for the women, you have to go all out for it, and they did.
Yeah,
Yeah.
no, you're 100% right. It was a statement piece, and it was definitely something that made a statement, and it was something that definitely I think will be remembered, and it set the standard. Like Vaughn said, it started. Not only did it set the standard for the show, it set the standard for the next years moving forward, and also However, this women's division continues to evolve because think about it, we got so many. There's so many signings that AEW has, and so many ways that just the landscape of wrestling changes in general. So for this to be a fixture, like this is like a moment for real.
And like the ramifications of this match, like going forward, I think we're already gonna see. So like not only do we have Statlander Wilson running for the women's world title going like is it this Saturday or is it next Saturday? Next Saturday, right?
Yeah, next Saturday.
Next Saturday. But like we still have the women's tag team championship tournament. Well, for the women in this match or in that tournament. And the ending of this match, all four of them in play. We see them make interfere in each other matches, setting up them for a rivalry, but also helping the other two teams in the tournament.
I could definitely see it being Megan and Marina and Mina and Tony in the finals. Like that's a very
I
viable option.
I
Mm.
don't because I believe one they match up to be the semifinals,
Oh,
but see, well, Tony's want to get revenge. Cause Megan the whole Megan and Hopano is who's Hopano?
Marina, Megan and
Marie.
Marina.
I can see Hulk causing Megan Marina they'll match against I believe it's Anna Jay and uh,
Tay Mello.
uh Tamio. Yeah, Tamio. I mean one of them my picks to win it all, but like I think now like after Blood and Guts and how that ended,
Mm.
it's not about the belts anymore. She wants revenge for her goal.
Yeah.
So I see those two teams causing each other the matches, setting up a rivalry, which continues the rivalry, while also furthering the other two teams in the tournament.
That'd be dope. That'd be dope.
I find
It's
it
like,
so. Go ahead.
it's like, how are you gonna have Tony? Like, I don't think Tony's gonna win the first title quarter. You need a safe way for Tony Storm to lose the tournament.
That's fair. That's fair. Um, I do find it very funny because I just obviously I'm thinking about the week in general when it comes to wrestling right now. But I find it very funny that across the two biggest major companies, some of their biggest pairings right now is a Joshi wrestler who is incredibly respected and is arguably one of the best in the world right now, and an Aussie who is also one of the best in the world and is incredibly lesbian leaning.
That's so funny. It's weird that it happened twice.
Oh man, but no, like you guys said, great match, super super dope. I'm not gonna lie, I'm definitely gonna rewatch that at some point during the week. It's gonna be
Mm.
one of those ones. Super super. A lot of underrated players in that division got elevated because of this match. And speaking
Mhm.
of underrated players, we gotta talk about powerhouse Will Hobbs taking on Hangman Adam Page. Dude, for like I'm not gonna lie. I don't think there was a bathroom match in the middle of this fucking TV special. Like
No,
there
I
was
wasn't.
because first off, I've truly believed that Hobbs might be in the hospital after the ending of that match. Like it was insane, wild as shit. And he's not even the real person Hangman got beef with. Hobbs inherited the beef.
Not for real. Inherited the beef and then got put through a table, man. Like I don't
Mhm.
like you said, like it was really no bathroom like breaks for like this whole TV series, like the show, like because Paige Hobbs, I mean, didn't think it would be much going in. I guess me being new still, but that match was good too. Like the crazy spot where what with the stairs with Hobbs and when he what's that slam called? I guess anyway he slammed Hangman Page on the steel steps. Then you get him being flipped off the table to like man, I don't know. The spots were like really
Mhm.
crazy. Like I said, I thought they both came out looking really strong. You know, even though Hobbs lost, he still am I respecting that match. You know, at the end and everything. Like I said, stuff like this has me more invested. I want to watch more AEW because, like, I don't know, like the more and more I watch it, I'm getting really, really good matches, and like that's I don't know, the graphics guy in me like really enjoying what I'm seeing, you know, from AEW. So
Yeah. No, I'm 100% with you on that. I think, man, the dichotomy between these two, like character wise, is kind of what hooked me in because I've been saying this for the past couple of weeks on here. Hobbs is a master at talking shit. So
Yeah.
watching him trash talk Paige throughout this match and it adding so much depth to it all, like these are two dudes who have completely different styles and how they go about in the ring, but they completely understand the psychology of the ring in ways that totally mesh and are kind of in sync. But Sears, what do you think?
Honestly, I couldn't really get into the match because of, like it was second to that women's match,
Mm,
and then followed by the men's match. Like this match was like by default became my bathroom break, and I paid little attention to it. Just because like I love blood and guts, like the match type of blood and guts.
yeah,
For those who've been listening to the podcast or watching the podcast, I love to talk about war games, and blood and guts. It's violent war games,
yeah.
so it's my match type. So I was hyper focused on those two. So I can't really recall a lot of the uh Page versus Hobbs match. It just to me it kind of just felt like it was trying to complete when it really couldn't, and it's not fair to the match. It kind of which didn't happen on Blood and Guts.
You kind of wish it was kind of like just a main event to a regular Dynamite.
Yes.
Mm.
I felt that.
I'm not gonna
No,
lie,
understandable.
that's how I feel, or at least that's how I felt when I saw that the main event for next week's Dynamite was literally Hangman and Shibata. I was like,
Mm.
all right, I know the formula, I know the cycle, but brother, like we could have figured something out. But yeah, I get it because especially because those blood and guts matches, while they're good, they're long as shit, dog.
Yeah, so long. Like an hour each. I'm sorry, but like that's it for a Wednesday night. Like that's all you can give me. Well, that's all I can give you, 2 hours. Oh, that's all. Yeah,
that
extra 30 minutes. That's me time.
that that extra 30 minutes is for you and you only.
Yeah, that's that's most of my trip back home. Like,
That's funny. But yeah, man, like it's nah, it was a good match, but I get what you're saying. It definitely was. It deserves so much more, dog. It deserves so much more for what happened. And hey, man, I've been singing Powerhouse Hobbs praises for the last couple months, and I'm gonna continue to sing them because this motherfucker is good, dog. Like truly, I know that he's not super young, but I could also see him being someone who ends up being like, because Samoa Joe's got to retire soon. He's gonna
mhm.
be that. He's gonna take that and fill that space. And I think I even said that last week.
Yeah.
No,
Yeah, like Hobbs should be like Hobbs. Well, though, like they should be like building like divisions around these guys,
yeah.
and
Mm.
it's like it's infuriating they don't.
Where do?
Like what's his name? Lance Archer is also
Oh
one of those
yeah,
guys.
from the
And I
Don
saw him
Callis.
for
Yeah.
I saw him for the first time yesterday during the shit episode. I was like, what the hell? I was like, who was that?
Oh, so let's talk about that segment real quick because that does have some big story implications. So obviously, if you've been watching Dynamite the last couple of weeks, you know that Don Callis has been trying to get the Young Bucks on their side because the because the Young Bucks are some brokies. Reek is
Young
gonna put
Bucks.
the Reek is gonna put the sound bite. Reek is gonna put the sound bite right here or something. But
I forget it.
if he doesn't, that's gonna be funny as shit. But no, yeah, like the Young Bucks are incredibly broke, so Don Callis is trying to persuade them in and get them to join the family. Which, bro, I get it. Andrade left. He can't really come back for a year, supposedly, allegedly. This is just what we're hearing. So you kind
Sonic
of had,
takes.
and so I guess the Don Callis family needs more members, even though it really doesn't. But my thing, or my thing is, what purpose does the Young Bucks join the Don Callis family really serve? Because there are so many other dudes that you could have. They were building. No, actually, no. I was about to say they were building Konosuke and Okada to be a tag team, but that's just building towards their eventual match against each other. Which, very very random side note. Have y'all been seeing the news about Wrestle Kingdom and how Okada has been saying that Takeshita versus Tanahashi? I mean, no. Okada is saying that him and Tanahashi is going to be a bigger draw than Takeshita and Suji, even though Takeshita is literally the IWGP champion. That is
I
funny
mean,
as shit to me.
I mean, he's not wrong, but
He is, but he isn't. But this
Paladin
is
is not
also
wrong.
he isn't. But this is also like top tier heel behavior. I love when wrestlers are able to take the character and make it feel larger than life, or at least larger than what's being presented to us on screen, and that's an amazing one. Like him just being a dickhead. AEW wished him a happy birthday over the last week, and he said, "Thank you, bitches." That shit was funny as hell to me.
Oh, I saw that tweet. Yeah,
Anyway,
no, he's funny.
back to what I was saying about the Bucks though. Like I think I what does it serve? But also do we think that the Bucks are gonna join the Don Callis family to begin with?
No, I hope not. I mean, I still probably need to we're getting back into it, but I hope not. I feel like there's no need to.
There's definitely no need to. I mean, how big is Don Cobb's family? It had to be like what, up to 10, 12 people at this point.
I feel like it's that many, maybe like 12.
Like they don't
I'm
they
gonna
don't
check and see.
they don't need like two more people. 'Cause they barely use like besides four of them, they barely use the other ones.
Okay, I'm gonna tell you
Uh,
every Don Callis member according to Wikipedia.
Okay, your hands ready?
Okay, we got Don Callis, obviously. We got Konosuke Takeshita. We got Kyle Fletcher. We got I'm blanking on what Beretta's first name is because this is all going by last name. Anyway, we got Beretta. Then we got Lance Archer. We got Brian Cage, I think his name is. Uh, Davis. Then we got Josh Alexander. Honestly, I'm not gonna lie. Josh Alexander needed the mouthpiece. He didn't necessarily need Don Callis as a mouthpiece. Um,
no.
Romero, Hechicero, Okada, Wardlow. Where the fuck has Wardlow been? Is he still injured?
What? Oh my God.
I think he might still.
Yes.
Okay, I'll give them Wardlow because I'm pretty sure he's still injured, but I don't know. Andrade and then El Clone,
That's what 14.
something like that. Yeah.
Jesus. More people than Machine Gun Bells.
Yeah,
Yep.
definitely. Each of them can get a belt.
They
Each of them could
they
get one of her belts.
they definitely don't need the Germans definitely don't need to be joining them.
Hey, add the CEO to the Don Collins family. Had them carry the belts for.
I swear to God.
Had them carry the belts for.
I do think the Don Callis family needs a woman. I don't think it needs to be Mercedes.
Yeah. That'd be Steve's worst nightmare.
I'll be done.
Sears would stop watching AEW. That'd be funny as shit.
I'm telling you. I told you this last week. If she gets another one, I'm done watching wrestling. I'm done. 13 is not a magic number in this case. A little bit of 13.
Brother,
She
I'm
doesn't need
telling
another one.
you might as well start prepping. I think she's gonna get 13.
Is she at 11 right now? Or is she at 12 right now?
She's at
Well,
12.
if she wins another one, I'm done. I'm a man of my word.
Hey, it's the CEO, man.
I will say that's my CEO. Look, I've said this on here plenty of times. If you ask me who my favorite and who I think the best female wrestler is of all time, I'm going to tell you Mercedes Moné. And the PWI says that because they had her number one out of 500 this week.
Yeah, because she has 500 belts.
Oh man. All right. We got a little off the rails here, but moving on, man. So we even got an appearance from a legend like Ricky Steamboat. And dude, FTR, man. Don't ever turn FTR face again. Don't ever try and make FTR face again.
Excellent.
They need to stay heels, dog. because Dax Harwood looking at Ricky Steamboat and giving this very like a semi-warm, semi-snarky presentation of, man, I used to sleep on your couch. You used to train me, and we used to have this really great like mentor-mentee relationship. And then he's like, "Oh, the things that you taught me." And then he's going, "Um, oh, you taught me. I think you maybe taught. Oh, you taught me that I can be better than you ever were. That was the dopest shit. Like again,
Man, that was a nice segment.
since we're talking about mouthpieces, man, with the Don Callis man, since we're talking about mouthpieces, FTR does not need one, if you ask me. They don't need Stokely. Stokely is great with them, but you don't need Stokely. Stokely could benefit some. Stokely could benefit a couple of motherfuckers that can't talk on the mic. Like, let's be so for real. So I'm
Isn't
hoping.
FTR? Isn't FTR? I'm sorry. Isn't FTR part of like a group now? Like with Sophie and like two females.
Yeah. It's Stokely, FTR, Megan Bay, and then Penelope Ford. I forgot what they called the
Ah,
stable name.
shit.
I think that I forget what they called the stable, but give me one second. I get to let you know. But Top Gods. That
So on
sounds
gods.
Top Gods. TOPGOD.
Gods.
I had to say, "Oh God, it's crazy." Oh God.
That's funny as hell. But no, yeah, man, like I really enjoyed that segment, especially when because again, my one of my favorite male wrestlers of the year, Bandito. Got to see Bandito come out, make the save. Brodito, I'm not gonna lie, man. I've been talking about how Full Gears had a shitty build for me so far. The Brodito versus FTR match, that's the only thing I think has had a solid build, like consistently, week after week, as far as building a story. Like, dude, you talk shit about his grandmother. You beat up Ricky Steamboat. What do, the go home show is next week. What's the next thing they're gonna do? You trap them in a closet.
No, like I said, they're doing some great heel work. I would say easily probably like my favorite like heel tag team in all wrestling right now. Like they're so good. Like I don't know, like they're really good.
Which is so crazy to me because obviously we know from FTR's NXT days they had that super dope feud with DIY. They even mentioned it a couple of weeks ago. Um
Mm,
it's so crazy how they're both kind of playing variants of each other right now as far as heel tag teams go, but one is doing it in
mm,
my opinion way better than the other. I'm not gonna say who is who, but you can
way
figure it
better.
out.
I'm gonna
Well,
say it. FTR. I'm gonna say
well, I
it.
don't think that's the tag team's fault. I think that's the people in charge's fault. Being given constant TV time does wonders for you.
oh my
Yeah.
oh oh man. Speaking of which, one of them got TV time today, and they sure said, "Oh, I don't know when the next time this is going to be. Let me maximize the fuck out of this." Mm. But no, I'm gonna get to that later. Let me not. We gonna get to that in a little bit. But dude, before we get into this match, let me just say, Kyle O'Reilly, if you end up finding this clip, hey, hey, you need to start bullying the Death Riders more, dog. This has been like this reminds me of undisputed era Kyle O'Reilly. You remember when this man was a demon, like a real deal demon.
In his bag right now.
Mhm.
He's in his bag, in his Duffy, in his Telfy. You feel me? Like, oh, dude. All right, let's talk about the men's blood and guts match. Sears, you had a real interesting theory about some of the events in the men's blood and guts match. So, well, do me a favor. First off, just tell us the overall thoughts of the match. Tell us like the context and everything like that. But then I want you to go into the theory because I do think it was really interesting. We talked about this off camera.
So I don't know the is that no actually Kyle O'Reilly started, I believe.
Yeah, Kyle
It was
O'Reilly
Kyle
started.
and it was what's his face?
Yuta. Was
Yuta. That's it.
yeah.
They started off the match, uh, two hot, two strikers on actually going at it. Onkasi came in next, which was a good storytelling because Yuta and Cassidy had that connection from the best friends.
Yeah.
So I love that aspect. Garcia came in next. Honestly, four guys just going at it. Let's see. And then it was supposed to be, I believe it was supposed to be Mark Briscoe. No, was it? No, it was Darby Allen who started off, not Kyle.
Oh yeah. It was
Yeah, there was the ARPs. Yeah.
Darby and
Yeah,
Yuta. Darby and Yuta. It was Darby and Yuta, and
Hmm.
then like you said,
And then Orange Cassidy. Then it was Daniel Garcia.
mm,
The thought entry for Darby's scene was supposed to be Mark Briscoe. Played the music, played the whole song, played it out for like a minute. Didn't come out. They they go backstage. He got attacked, and he's in medical. Uh, Strong and O'Reilly were back there. Want to know what who did it? What were they supposed to do? Strong went ahead and said, I got this." Went out there, started kicking some ass as he does. Moxie comes out that no. Slash Claudio comes out next, being the winner tail that he is, so it's dominating people. At some point, he swung
dude, he
Darby and
he
had
threw Darby to the other side of the other from one ring to the other.
yes, but at one point he was swinging, I believe, Darby Allen and had Orange Cassidy on the top of him, spinning around as well, while he was in a sleeper hold, and threw both those motherfuckers like it was nothing.
Dude,
Uh,
insane strength.
and then Kyle White came out as the unofficial last guy. Uh, Moxie came out fourth, which was odd. I mean, he's probably the oldest one now. Uh, and then fifth comes by. They in that moment they conform it's 4-on-5, and then Pac comes out. It gets bloody. Let's see what. Honestly, I can't even recall the spots they've had in
Dude,
that
so
match.
here's a as far as spots go, like it was very typical everything. The skateboard with the thumbtacks was a really cool spot. We knew that Darby was gonna do that.
Of course, yeah.
Yeah, the Travis Barker made board, which I thought was really cool. Um oh dude. First of all, let me just say as we're talking about this match, fuck Gabe Kidd. And
Mm.
I texted this literally as I was watching this morning. Here, let me tell you why I say fuck Gabe Kidd. And obviously I mean in character, in case anyone hasn't realized by now. Um, this motherfucker had no reason to be there. We get it. He's been affiliated with the Death Riders before. He's interfered with a bunch of their matches. He was in the Lights Out Steel Cage match at All Out, right? Yeah. And so my thing is, bro, he could have just been made on the. It could have just been on the actual team if they were going to do this. You didn't. If he was going to, especially for him to be involved in arguably the craziest spot of the whole match when Pac threw
Oh yeah.
Darby Allen through a table of fire like he was fucking Edge and Mick Foley. That first of all, insane spot. And while I do believe we need to bring flames back in wrestling, something about it just hits just a little bit. But I like Gabe Kidd served no literal purpose in that match because there were so many other people that could have been in those spots. It's not like Claudio, where Claudio needed to be in that match, not just because of the Death Riders affiliation, but because of the fact of who else is gonna be the Swiss Superman? Sorry to bring up
Mm.
Cesaro shit, but who else is gonna be that? Or Orange Cassidy, the storytelling with the hands in the pockets, like you said, the dynamics between him and everybody else in the match, and then the spot where Moxley is literally taking time stapling Cassidy's hand together to his pants, and that being part of what leaves the opening for Kyle O'Reilly to go and do what he did.
Mm.
Like, see, there are certain people that serve a certain purpose because their character trajectories like aligned in that way. there was no alignment for Gabe Kidd. There were so many other ways we could have gotten to those same avenues, especially for
Yeah.
someone like I'm not sure if it's a thing where it's like, oh, because of the partnership with New Japan and AEW, he's like, okay, whenever I want to come home, I'm gonna just say I need to be here for an AEW thing or something like that. But dog, unless they're gonna give you an actual storyline, stay the fuck in Japan. That's just
Yeah.
that's just me personally, and I know he's a talented wrestler, but like him, he has a pattern of randomly showing up at moments that don't really serve to the overall story,
Mm.
and that just kind of annoys me.
He's just like that all like they try to use him as like that all factor in a sense.
Yeah, like he just kind of shows up, does shit, and then leaves, and that's how I feel about even outside of all the legal shit. That's how I feel about um your man that's in all the paperwork, or the man that's in all that paperwork. Let me not throw that on y'all's jacket.
Let's see. I'll put it on my jacket.
But yeah, man. Fuck, Vaughn, what'd you think about the match?
Like I said, same thing I said. Like for my first time watching like a Blood and Guts, I guess PLE in a sense. It was fun. Like it was a lot of fun spots. Mox finally tapped out. So like the story behind that is, pushing more towards, because each week it's been like you said last week, I think Mox finding little cheat ways to guy not tapping. He finally tapped. So that was
Hmm.
a nice little sprinkle that to the story. Orange Cassidy looked great. Once he took his hands out of his pockets, he went in pretty crazy. You had what was it, Brischoff on top of the cage acting crazy. Like
Hmm.
it was on this kind of like a fun, intense, crazy match. With some great spots. It was like with the women's match, some good storytelling to progress characters from here. So it's not like it's just a buddy match, nothing else. We're still getting progression to like future stuff down the line. So like I said, anytime we can mix both things together, I mean it's pretty good for me. So I'm just super curious now on like what do we do with Mox? Because like you say every week, Tony has an issue with letting his big stars rest. So it's like, does he come right back the following week and get a match, or does he disappear for a little bit, come back, get back, and go from there? So it's just I'm curious on what's next, like always.
He definitely gonna show up next week. He is.
Nice one doing this.
Yeah, that does. And my thing is, I don't know where. I like how we're using Moxley's losses to elevate characters because Hangman's been elevated as if he even needed it. Darby Allin's been elevated because of the win. Now Kyle O'Reilly is being elevated. Like Kyle O'Reilly now deserves a title shot in my mind after getting
Hmm.
Moxley a tap out.
Oh, easily, yeah, easily.
Whether it's Hangman's, which it probably won't because it'll be a face on face thing. So he's got to go after Unified. Got to go after Okada or something like that after they handled the Okada to catch the beef, which again very random. And I know that we don't typically talk Collision on here because none of us watch Collision like regularly. But I saw a clip of I saw a clip of of Okada going to Kyle Fletcher and being like, we should be a tag team because obviously he's got the tag team with Takeshita and saying, let's be proto Okada. This is a slimy ass motherfucker, man. Okada's a slimy ass motherfucker. But I like where the story is headed. I do like where that story is headed. So I did just want to bring that up real quick since we were talking our AEW shit. But
Yeah.
yeah, man. So Kyle O'Reilly's getting elevated. Like, at least the losses are serving a purpose. It's not like LA Knight in the WWE, right? Where LA
Oh
Knight's
boy.
just where LA Knight's just losing for the sake of losing, even though he has the momentum on his side. And oh my god, I'm just like this just popped in my head. God damn, LA Knight might be this generation's Zack Ryder.
Yeah, man, it's getting bad for my boy.
Hmm.
Bad.
God damn, I didn't even think that that literally popped in my head right when I said that shit. But yeah, man, I don't know. I think as far as what to do next with Mox, yeah, he's got to go away. He has to take some time off. I
Yeah.
don't know.
He
Go
owned
ahead.
it.
Definitely did earn it. Yeah.
Yeah. Like I don't know if you send him to Japan for a month or something like that, or if you just literally take him off and he holds down the fort while Renee does all the backstage segments or anything like that. But man,
No idea. Me ha me have idea.
go ahead.
I think what if the Diff Files say F this, he calls us the match, take him out,
Oh,
give
Mm.
him give him the time off, allow him to be reintroduced later on, not as a maybe not as a full face.
but as like a tweener.
Yeah, because like we've seen heel John Moxley now for the better part of 3 years stuff.
Something like that, yeah. Mind you, I've caught up on a lot of Bullet Club. I mean, I've caught up on a lot of Blackpool Combat Club lore and AEW lore in general in like the last like 3 months. So let's say 3 years.
Yeah, I think he's a better Trino than he is as a definite heel, as a definite face. Like, and honestly, I feel like it was the same case as Chris Jericho. Well, we're getting bored with this John Moxley. We all can tell he's getting tired. So let
He
him
looks
take
so he looks so tired, dog.
take him out. Allow Claudio to lead this. Allow Claudio and Pac to lead the young guys. Maybe
Ooh.
help. Maybe let me and Shafir lead a group. Little be the Leah Ripley to a Judgment Day.
Okay.
Mm.
Take Moxie out. Give him the time. Give him the time. Like take him out. Like good. Like give him like most of the year, if not a year off, because that man was supposed to take like time off, like right like after the pandemic, I believe, and he didn't do it because Tony didn't want to let his stars. So take him out. Let him heal up for about a year, and then come back as a trainer.
Hey, the Oracle has spoken. Once Sears speak, it happens. So
Shit,
I'm for it.
Sears had me on board when he said take Moxley off screen for a year. And this is someone who as a fan and this is someone who's a fan, like a diehard fan. Like,
Mm-hmm.
yeah, the Mox oversaturation is very much real and he needs to be either repackaged or these need to serve some sort of purpose, you know? And I think what Sears is saying is one of the ways that you could do that.
Yeah, and it allows a fresh. It allows for the Death Riders to also freshen up a little bit,
Yeah.
and allow more spotlight for the younger guys as well.
Because, dude,
Mm.
The Death Riders story is long as shit, but it can go on as long as the Judgment Days has. Like, it can be
Hmm.
one of those that evolves and has different chapters, so on and so forth. I mean, shit, it already has different chapters. This shit started off with Brian Danielson and William Regal, if you really think about it.
Hmm.
And look where we at now. So
Yes, yeah.
I I ain't mad at it at all. Um, Gentlemen, let's hop right into SmackDown. I wish I had a better transition for that, but let's just get right into it. SmackDown, I ain't gonna lie to you, had some great moments. Great moments. The overall episode, but some great moments.
I
Now,
second that.
y'all know what I want to talk about, but we can't talk SmackDown without talking about the US Open Challenge. Because this one was a good one. And also, Vaughn, I know this was a match you've been waiting on for a little minute, so I'm gonna tee this up. Go ahead. You got it, big dog.
My boy is putting on bangers every freaking Friday, man. Like, no matter who you bring out there, you give me Johnny wrestling and Ilya on a Friday, boy, magic. Like, I haven't
Hmm.
seen Johnny Gargano in solo action looking like that in a hot minute, man. Like, I don't know. I was like going crazy watching that match, but like always, just good spots. We're getting some story going between Ilya and DIY. Hopefully, a potential feud going, which I wouldn't be mad if we get Tommaso as Ilya's first feud, which would be, I think, super dope. With the old NXT guard versus the newer NXT guard. That would be sick from in ring perspective. Ilya's getting comfortable on the mic. It seems like in front of people. Um, I'm excited, but just man, like just the swerve of how we thought it'd be Tommaso, and then once
Hmm.
Johnny stepped up, I was like, oh yeah, we're in for a good one. Like we're in for a good one. Text all my group chats. I was locked in. Like I said, I'm gonna keep saying every week, me and the Grabs guy, like that was Grabs to the highest degree. So I don't know. Ilya could have no wrong in my eyes. So I'm just excited for like who's next. Like I'm really waiting for that Trick call up to hear Trick's music hit on Open Challenge. I was hoping to Oba one day, but we'll get to Oba a little bit later. But I don't know. Overall, fun match. I'm glad that Ilya's getting, it's like he's getting more comfortable each week as being like a champion. I'm just ready for him to finally get like a feud going because I really want a story now. Because we're getting the vignettes and the segments and everything, building them up. I'm just ready for a good feud and like some good
Hmm.
stories with Ilya now outside of just the wrestling.
Imagine if the feud is Tama Tonga.
Yeah, I don't want that right
It
now.
has. I think it has potential.
I was
I
say it
mean,
could cook. It could cook. It could cook because they let Tama Tonga go back to the New Japan days. They let him.
yeah. It
They
could.
let him run God.
Like
I'm with that.
I might head to God like
yeah.
Tama, but I mean, hey, like I said, Ilya and Willie thing, I'll give a chance. I'm just like, man, I feel like I'm clamoring for like the old stuff. Like I want him and Mello, I want him and Trick, I want something I'm used to. But hey, him and
Oh,
Tama will be part.
I definitely want him and Mello. I think Mello has to be the one to dethrone Ilya.
He he has to like once he's done with that stuff with the Miz, it has to be Ilya, Dragunov, and then Ilya takes the. I mean, the drag. I'm not saying Dragunov. Ilya and Mello, then Mello takes the butt off of him. But like, I don't know. Tama, I mean, it could be cool. It could be cool.
Ilya and Mello, best of 7 series, man. Run it. Run
Runs
it.
out. I'm here for it.
Anyway, dude, Sears, what you think, man? I'm so like this was such a good ass match. I could go on about it, so I'm gonna let you speak first.
I mean, it was a bangle. I mean, either Dragunov, Johnny Wrestling, like you can't go wrong. That's like like it's like putting the Bills and the Chiefs on TV.
Yeah.
It's gonna be good.
Yeah.
Like no matter who wins, it's gonna be a bangle. Like I'm glad to see like Johnny getting it. I think it was an opportunity. I'm glad to see it. Seems like Ciampa is going to be pushed into a single opportunity soon as well because
Mhm.
like those two guys are good at a tag team, but they're also good at single wrestlers. And
Johnny could have been an IC champion by now, dog.
I believe they both
Yeah.
IC champ or US champ by now.
Yeah.
Like they're those guys that like put them in a tag team gonna be great together. Put them in single shows, they're gonna be great. So like I'm glad to see that like the sort like at least they get that Johnny got the opportunity to do so. And
Mhm.
I'm also loving the fact that like Ciampa keeps getting trolled in some way. Like I think tomorrow is gonna be Axiom getting a title shot and
Dude,
not
I would
Ciampa.
laugh. I would laugh so fucking hard.
That'd be
But
sick though.
speaking of Axiom, real quick, AAA said that Aerostar versus Javon versus Axiom is happening next weekend. That
Oh
match is
my
going to be
God.
amazing.
Mm.
That's gonna be wild.
No, no, I'm doing next Saturday.
Your girlfriend will be like, "Where all that Spanish coming from?" Hey, I'm watching Lucha Libre.
Hey, nah, she hip now. I was watching Triple Mania over at Korea one day, so she hip.
Okay, shout out, shout out, shout out.
I'm gonna be hanging out with my big that day, but you know,
Mm.
so I'm not watching wrestling. Shelby, I'm hanging out with Shelby.
Oh, okay, I got you. Yeah,
I think for a second. I forgot. Anyway,
I
yeah.
joined five. I joined five saying after you left, but okay.
yeah, I forgot.
Yeah. No, I had a whole other question, but I had a whole other thought process between that question. But we're gonna talk about that off mic. But dog, speak. Yeah, like Johnny really thought that it was 2018 all over again, and I loved it. Like you know how when there's certain eras of a wrestler, it's like, oh, he tapped back in that mode.
Mhm.
Like during that match, I kept hearing Rebel Heart, dog. I not wasn't playing, but I was definitely watch. I definitely heard it while I was watching that shit.
Great thing.
Amazing. God, if they could let Johnny bring back the Marvel homage gears
Please.
and Rebel Heart, because it looks
Mhm.
like they're trying to phase out Death Rebel. Oh, I'd love it.
Thank God.
It's all time.
But man, let's hop into the next match. Let's talk about Chelsea Green going up against Julia for the U.S. Women's Title. This definitely didn't go how the fuck I expected. And let me say
No.
something. The day after this match happened, like always, we have to promote the podcast. I post a clip detailing what I thought was going to happen for the U.S. Women's Title.
Hmm.
I watch it before I post it, like I do most things that we do. I realize, oh, my whole theory got negated literally the day after we recorded
Yeah.
it because we always record on a
Hmm.
Friday. I mean, on Thursday. I said, oh shit, threw my whole thing out the window. Shit.
But me too. The day before I said Julia's gonna lose the belt later on. What's her face?
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
And
you said
go.
Mania, right? When she was gonna lose it. You said Mania.
Yeah, I think I said Mania, and then go on for greater things. Nope.
Mm-hmm.
Literally lost it the next day in like what 5 minutes.
Yeah, it was like a
It's,
4. It was like a 4 minute squash match.
Hmm.
and like I get it, but like it's just crazy how they treat Stephanie and how they're treating Julia right now. Like it's insane. Like I hate throwing the word burial out, but I mean I don't know, man. I think they definitely buried Julia with that match. And like I get it. I mean, what they're going for, what they giving her like the US championship, but like to do Julia like that is sick. Like insane.
Well, I don't understand it because like I'm from the reports I've been reading online, she's getting a push. Like they're gonna push her into the world title scene. But like, how are you gonna do that after a 5 minute loss from
And a
SmackDown?
squash. Yeah.
Swatch. That's exactly what it was. I didn't even
It
think it was 5 minutes. We definitely didn't have a commercial break. I don't think.
I don't think they did either.
Like it was disrespectful. Like, and part of me tells me, somebody tells me that someone went over at some point. Someone went over on time, and they suffered because of it.
probably. Um, dude, I think my biggest thing is like Julie is so talented, like incredibly talented when it comes to in-ring skills, and I get it. She's still adapting to the WWE style of things. She's still trying to figure out. We got Kiana James as a mouthpiece, so on and so forth, blah blah blah. Dog. Alberto Del Rio was world heavyweight champion twice. He couldn't talk for shit. He could barely wrestle. I'm sorry
Hmm.
to any AAA fans that are watching this because I know they love the fuck out of him, but
Man, it's facts though.
he couldn't wrestle. He was they gave him money in the bank and he won the Rumble, right?
Yeah,
He-
Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
he won the biggest Royal Rumble at 40.
so I think if you can do all of that for him, oh yeah, you got to roll out the red carpet for Julia, dog.
Okay,
Whatever.
to be fair, he had Ricardo Rodriguez.
He was a gold. He's gold in my eyes. That guy's good.
Oh no,
Like
no, no.
he,
I'll admit that motherfucking mouthpiece was working. Pause. But that motherfucking mouthpiece was working.
Yo. Nah, facts. Like I don't know, cause like Julia has like the aura, as the kids call it. You know, great theme, great entrance. You know, great in ring ability.
Mhm.
Can tell a story with a match in the ring. Like the full package. It's just the learning with the English, and I'm just like we said last week. I feel like she's definitely getting better at it. And like I don't know, just like I love Chelsea Green, but I'm just feeling like just for them to do Julia like that is kind of like a bad taste in my mouth. Like
Also, Chelsea, in my opinion, like dead ass should have moved out of the mid card by now. She's been literally pushing and working any show that they ask her to. She's showing up on NXT. She shows up on AAA. She does this and so on and so forth. and is willing to be placed in whatever position, but they're not rewarding her for it. She's been doing this
I mean, we
damn
all
years,
know that
huh?
she
And
deserves. She
she's just with two belts.
yeah, she
Oh,
deserves champ.
yeah, yeah, yeah. You know what? Touche, touche. But she's got to get a chance at the big girl belt soon.
Yeah,
Okay.
and yeah, I agree as well. It's just I don't know. So, like I said, I get it for the storyline of her and Ethan Page, being Canadian, being great North Americans, and I
Yeah,
get the whole
the
story of it all.
continental, yeah.
Yeah, I get it, but it's just like, man, like, I don't know. I feel like Julia's run was really bad booking, and like I said, for her to be as good as she is, I just feel like it's just bad how they did her. Honestly, that's
There's
my
all
take on it.
there's
I've
only
seen.
one person that's gotten solid booking with that belt, dog, and she just got it back.
Yeah.
I mean, when you put your whole schedule about being U.S. champion, it kind of happens like that.
Oh,
But
yeah, that's true.
they definitely was Julia. Like Julia should still probably in NXT, and just not because of her talent, but because of like the wings, like the mic skills. And when I sort of get used to how it's done every heel, like they definitely
Yeah.
rushed her. And I don't know if because they felt that since her and Stephanie came in together and Stephanie was ready, Julia was ready, but
I
like,
Yeah.
I always felt like it was because they had a hole that they needed to fix up. Think
did
about
they
everything,
though?
dude. I think how think about this. How long have we been talking about the SmackDown Women's Division having a hole and a gap in terms of talent?
That's fair.
Oh wow.
But like, if that was the case, like if that's the reason, then why did you take Naomi from SmackDown? Why did you?
I think that was necessary in order to keep people, not keep people, because she definitely had people captivated with what she was going on.
Mm,
But in order to not make the cash in feel typical, had to.
Yeah. Yeah, I think that was just for like for the swerve of it all.
And
yeah,
also, if they were moving Jimmy, if they were gonna move Jimmy, which they did, they were moving her, bro. Like
True.
that's a 1A one, not even a 1A 1B. That's a 1A and a 1AA.
yeah, yeah. I, I mean, like, why didn't you put Stephanie McHale on SmackDown then? Why didn't like
Yeah, I don't know. Julius
But
just gets short in the stick.
I, I think it all comes down to what we've been saying for months. Where is the draft?
where's Jordan
Something.
Grace? We need Jordan Grace on SmackDown.
Yes, like Jordan's ready. Like I don't know. I don't know. I'm a Jordan stan boy. Like Jordan stan. Like bring Jordan up. Like I think Jordan can help for that. Give Jordan a U.S. Women's Champion and like her run get some good stuff going. Like I feel like she'll be a great U.S. champion.
Oh, the bell would be great. Oh.
Like
Definitely.
she'll look so good with that belt. So I mean,
Hmm.
I don't know. I feel like they need to like stop. I don't know if it's Triple H or what, but they gotta stop getting so afraid to like hold the NXT talent for so long and let them just go up and like I don't want to say sink or swim, but let them just let them see they can do it. I don't know. I just feel like a lot of people are getting held to on like for like Trick better be done with NXT hopefully.
It better
So
be.
Oh, I was gonna say that's gonna be the overarching lesson of our NXT discussion in a little bit. Don't worry, we're gonna get into
yeah,
that.
it's just man, just push them up, man. Like, let them give it a try. Let them see what they can do. So
Yeah.
That's gonna tell the episode. It's time.
No, for real. The title of the
yeah.
episode is just "It's Time." I'm actually gonna write that down right now.
You're
But
welcome.
thanks. But yeah, man, like it's so I don't know. It's disheartening to say the least with when it
but
comes
yeah,
to
like, but Julia hasn't like wasn't even there that long. Really, they really rushed her at like she won the NXT Women's Championship in like what couple of months being
I
out.
think she had 2 or 3 PLE cycles and got called up. I think.
Yeah,
probably.
like she won the belt. I think he maybe defended it once,
I'm about to
lost it.
see.
Well, I think she lost it almost immediately to Cedric McHale, and that champion was champion bullshit. That shouldn't have happened.
Oh, you
Oh
talking
wow,
about? I'm not gonna lie. While I agree with you that it shouldn't have happened, that roadblock match was fire for
It
only a 10
was
match. But I agree. They shouldn't have put the titles on the line for that.
like I just having to go at it like individually, like or for like
because that was for the both belts, right?
Yeah,
Yeah,
just for her to come back like a month later.
63 days.
Yeah, 63 days. And
Uh,
I don't think she was there long between when she debuted it and when she first won the belt.
I'm about to
Like it
say
probably, I think she spent less than a year down in NXT.
probably. I can definitely agree with you on that. She debuted in September of 2024. She got the belt in January of 2025.
Okay, so 3 months. Okay,
Yeah, and then she was champion
so
March of
60.
2025. So she was champion for 2 months. Then when did she get? When was? Yeah, because and then her call up was in like April, I think, maybe May.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
Yeah, that's insane. That's insane. Warranted because Julia is like that, but that's insane.
Yeah,
Why I
like
gotta be treated so bad?
Wayne skills excellent, but like WWE is more than just wing skills.
Yeah, it's the thing of like the whole package has to be ready and things of that nature. And they're
Yes.
obviously the thing that we never talk about when we have these call up conversations, and I'm starting to try and factor in more and more. And the Wesley thing kind of taught me about this.
Mm.
The story that is actually being planned and developed for these characters,
Mhm.
they might have just they might have had a semblance of a story. They might have had what was that shit that Young Thug said? I had the plan, or no, what was that shit that Donald Trump said? I have the construct, I have the constructs of a plan, or whatever the fuck he said. Goddamn Cheeto. Anyway,
Uh,
I have the components of a plan. They probably had the components of a plan, but they didn't have an actual plan for what to do with her story wise. So
mhm.
I think I think I'm gonna look back at that moment when Charlotte and Alexa are in front of Nick Aldis's office and Julia walks out. I'm gonna look back at that and be like, oh, if only we knew.
If only we knew.
Yeah.
However, I do think that they can still turn it around heavily. I think that it just requires again a draft.
Something.
Which seems to be which if the reports are true, then that's the case. I don't know how you do it at this point. Unless she wins the Rumble. But like again, it's hard to come back from a 5 minute
Yeah,
squash match.
yeah. There's no way how there's no way you're gonna convince me. Actually, it's not gonna take too much convincing. 'Cause- No, it's gonna take a little bit of convincing because there's like a month between now and the Rumble.
Yeah.
Um, Speaking of which, let's talk about this year's Royal Rumble winner for the women, Charlotte Flair. She went up against Nia Jax this week
Or
on
she did
SmackDown.
did win, didn't she? I forgot about that. That was so long
Two-time
ago.
Women's Royal Rumble winner series.
That was so long ago.
Yeah, but no, she Charlotte Flair went up against Nia Jax went up against Nia Jax because Nia's been picking beef with Charlotte and Alexa. It's been a bad dude. It's been a bad week for Charlotte and Alexa, man.
It has.
Do Michael Alexa injustice. The disrespect she mentioned in the week.
hey, hey, I'm not gonna lie. Let's just jump right into it. My girl Lash finally got a call up, man. Y'all knew I had to talk my shit. Y'all knew I had to. Oh my god, I had to pop my shit right quick. Um, Congratulations as the president of the Lash Legend fan club. I'm joking, but you get the point. Like, I really, really am happy because she was in NXT for like almost 5 years. So
Jeez.
it was a bit of a brick, and we were starting to get a little worried about her. You know, when she took the loss to Kendall Gray, I was like, what we doing?
Yeah.
Uh, somebody. But dude, knowing that those War Games reports are actually looking to be kind of real has me
Mm.
excited for not just Lash's future and what they see for her, but also the pairing of her and Nia Jax. Which I'm putting the cart in front of the horse because I'm jumping all around, dude. Charlotte had Nia damn near to rights. Then all of a sudden, Lash hops the barricade, starts swinging Alexa around like a rag doll. Wait, mink, 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 mink. Oh man. And then the two Naya and Lash, it's a pairing that I didn't know made as much sense as it did until it happened. The
I feel that.
characters are very much similar. The type is very much similar as far as in-ring style. I think this is a dangerous, dangerous, dangerous pairing. What do you guys think? What did you think of the match? What do you think about Lash finally being on SmackDown? And overall, just y'all excited? Give me your thoughts.
I'm excited. I'm not gonna lie. Like I think I mentioned last week, like I'm kind of getting tired of like Naya being like the bad guy in like the
Mm.
main event scene. So I'm glad she's getting something new, especially with the Lash Legends being brought up, which I was excited about. Like I popped because like I said, remember last part it was like the dirt sheet said that she's been in the War Games. I'm thinking how she been in a War game. So for her to team up with Naya and they're just being bullies, in a sense to the
Oh
women's
yeah.
tag division, like I'm all for it. Like I don't want to jump ahead too far, but like they're putting in work right now. So I mean, it's just cool seeing Lash on our TV screens on a Monday and a Friday instead of a Tuesday. It's cool seeing Nia getting some new stuff. But overall, the match between Nia and Charlotte, I mean, it was a match, nothing too crazy. I think the big moment was just the surprise of Lash hopping the barricade and showing that there's some type of unison going on between Lash and Nia. Um, so I'm excited. Hopefully, they're booked properly. As like this strong heel tag team. And yeah, I feel I'm jumping the gun too early, but I'm already excited for them to have the belt. I don't know. Hopefully, they get a title run with that.
Oh
Within
no,
next year.
I see a belt in their future next year. I think it's definitely because yeah, I can't like after what happened on Monday.
Yeah.
I think there are some players on there that could end up taking it, but afterwards, it's got to go to them.
Yeah, so just overall, I'm glad, now there's something new. I'm glad we're getting, NXT star coming up, who I think will be ready to go, and the bougie bully and Last Legend, so um, there's some good stuff. I'm more excited for the last stuff over the Nia and Charlotte match, but overall, some good stuff.
Serious, what you think, my man?
I think it's a good call. I mean, oftentimes we find NXT talent not being supported properly in the call up, and I think this is a good way to introduce Last Legend to the WWE universe for those who don't watch NXT. I think Nia Jax is a good partnership for in terms of not only on screen do I see the chemistry, like Vaughn said, but it's like this is I thought this could be what was meant to be a Cena and Nia Jax.
Hmm.
Two big women teaming up and dominating the tag division. Like this is good. But off the screen, I can see like Nia Jax being that mentor to Last Legend, helping her how to navigate being like, the larger woman in a match typically, and like being a menace in the main roster. So I feel like this is only going to help Last Legend grow as a superstar, and I think this is a good way to introduce her to the main WWE universe.
Man, I'm
Yeah,
not mad.
I'm like,
Good.
yeah, like you mentioned, like I said, I don't want to jump the gun, but hey, how do you US champion, women's championship? Give the Lash. I'm convinced already.
Look, man, a win for Lash is a win for me. You feel me? Dude, I let's just hop right into it. Serious, your guy, your man, you he finally got a chance. He finally got in the ring with the champ. You want to talk about it?
Goodness was met with evil. I think it was to open the show. Cody did his typical, "What do you want to talk about?" And opened the show in his typical way. And then House of Black and Selena Vega came out. Well, I guess it's just Selena at this point. Did they drop the Vega part?
I think they're
Yeah.
just going with her as just Selena for right now. That's what all I've been
House of
seeing.
Black and Selena then came out. with Aleister Black saying that he has a chip on his shoulder in the shape of the WWE Championship. When I heard that, I popped. My boy is getting pushed in the main picture, which sets up the main. Before that, uh, Cena doing a nasty slap to Cody Rhodes.
He slapped the dog shit out of that man. Like
You
the absolute dog shit. I ain't never seen someone get slapped that bad since Brandy slapped Jade Cargill.
you knew S- Selena slapped him like he owed her money,
Yeah.
but
Yeah.
you knew before they went out there like Cody told her to want the full force of the
Hey,
slap. You know Cody said that.
Selena Vega is a Puerto Rican from New York, dog. That's that's the Boricua baddie backhand. That's
Hmm.
what that was, dude. When Selena, first of all, how did I forget the TRB tradition when it comes to Selena Vega? Selena, 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 Selena. Oh, I love her. Anyway, um, dude, it was such a dope interaction. Like knowing that Alistair is going to be one of the main event heels because Lord knows we need it, and especially if Drew, we gonna talk about it in a bit, but
Oh my goodness.
especially if Drew is reported to take some time off, then yeah,
Didn't he just come back like in July when we went up to Pittsburgh stuff? Wasn't that his return?
yeah, that like June, literally end of June, July-ish.
What the
But
hell?
no, you got to go and film a movie.
Oh yeah, he is generally his name. But so that's up the main event, which was Cody Rhodes versus your boy Asa Black. And I mean, the first half, not gonna lie, it was excellent. Hard hitting, what it needed to be. For a second, I thought that Asa Black was gonna win, get a clean win over the champion, set himself up for the future. Nope. Drew McIntyre tried to be petty, interfered in the match, and then Damian Priest came out and attacked Asa Black afterwards.
What went
His
from
bitch
being one of the
ass.
best part? What went from being yo? Sears really said Damian Priest is my op right now.
Get
Sears
off
has
my man's back.
Sears has inherited the beef. Anyway, what went from being one of the best parts of SmackDown has now been incredibly drawn out with this Damian Priest and Aleister Black shit, dog.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, you had the last man standing match. Damian, you lost. You were not the last man standing. It's real simple.
Yeah.
Um, but no, I'm kind of with you. I was really invested up until the finish, up until like the back half. I was like, as soon as the Claymore hit, I said, "Oh, what the fuck?" It, and then it just became very random. I was like, okay, I guess this is a way we can kind of tie everything in together. So, like, because it felt like they were setting up a tag match for tomorrow, but then Nick Aldis comes out and says Drew is suspended. So the fuck, the fuck.
Yeah.
Who really is Cody gonna go up against then? Because, like I said, there's no real main event heels. But again, after what happened on Monday, I feel like it's gonna be some crossover action.
Okay.
Brand split don't really mean that much anymore, does it? Don't be shit.
Now, uh,
Mm-mm.
I have a new thought, and we'll get into it once we talk about it on Monday. Once we talk about Monday, we'll get into my thought.
I got you. Vaughn, any extra thoughts you want to say about SmackDown or the Cody Rhodes Aleister Black match? I know we were kind of all over the place there.
Oh, I mean, no, you guys really hit on everything. Just, it's nice seeing, Alistair get like some main event type action going. I definitely think he deserves it.
She should.
Easily one of the best in-ring performers. You got his wife with him, they know some good work. So I mean, I just second everything you all said. Overall, SmackDown, like I said, it was all right. Had its highlights, but I would say definitely one of like the lower episodes. I guess lower excitement episodes we had within like the past few weeks.
Yeah. All right, man. Let's hop into one of our favorite parts of the show. Ladies and gentlemen, if you are listening to us on purely audio, I do suggest that you guys either hit the switch to video mode if you're listening on Spotify or go to the YouTube so you can watch and play along with us. Let's hop into grids.
Let's get it. It's time for the
Well,
grids.
time for the grids. We off the grid. All right, ladies and gents, for anyone that doesn't know what grids is, this is a game that we've been playing the last month and a half, maybe something like that.
Mhm.
So shout out to WrestlePlay. Wrestling Grid is a daily wrestling challenge featuring a 3x3 grid that players must complete by filling in 9 wrestlers who fit both and column and row criteria. If a wrestler fits multiple spots, then we can go ahead and select. If one wrestler fits a spot, we add automatically. You guys get the drill. Now,
Wait. Last week we talked about us potentially going up to the whole level. Are we gonna do that this week, or do we want one more before we do it?
I say let's do one more because I don't feel like pushing any more buttons right now other than the one I'm about to press.
Okay.
Just get. That's yeah.
All right, let's get into it. All right, so we got Bullet Club members, Bullet Club leaders, and Owen Hart Cup winners for the columns. Then
Hmm.
for the rows, we got Beat Moxley one-on-one in the pay-per-view, SmackDown Tag Champs, and someone who was a part of WrestleMania 33.
Oh,
Now,
where's
I
my
feel
wallet?
like
Okay.
if we talking Bullet Club, there's one person that we gotta throw in this motherfucker. The face that runs the place. I know he gonna go a couple of these, but we gonna figure this out.
Which one do we
Um,
want him in? Wait. Hold on, let's talk about this real quick.
yeah, I'll say let's deliberate because there are 4 spots we can put him.
Like, I don't think there's too many needles besides Styles and Finn Balor that beat
Yeah.
Moxley. Well, hold on. Was Omega a leader of the Bullet Club?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Okay. Was who else was a leader?
Cody Rhodes was
Cody.
the leader.
Was
Jay
Um.
White was the leader.
Finley?
Finley, I think Finley was the leader.
I think he beat him on a pay-per-view as well. So okay, so we I feel like we're good on Moxley. Let's think about WrestleMania though.
I think as far as
Leader.
AJ,
Leader.
AJ, Finn.
yeah,
So we have to do one of those, I feel like.
yeah,
The 43 was actually was that Chris Jericho and AJ Styles?
33 would have been 2018. That would have been, yeah, no, because Jericho was in Japan 2018. I'm pretty sure.
Was it?
Yeah. Uh, I was dead ass just about to look it up, but then I was like, wait, nah, let me stick to the sanctity of the game. Um,
I say we go with Wood Club leaders.
Yeah. I said leaders.
all right, let's go. I'm with it. Boom. Then I'm assuming we're gonna follow up with Finn Balor.
Yeah, with Finn.
All right.
Oh,
Yeah. All right.
oh,
All
Now,
right.
I think we're forgetting because I forget that this man was a leader of the Bullet Club myself.
Paul Anderson.
The
Yeah,
short guy. Yeah,
yeah.
Carl Anderson.
I was like, Carl gotta go one of these places.
Yeah. Kenny.
Uh, yes, let's do Kenny.
All right. And he only
Cody.
goes in one spot.
Has
Cody,
Cody beat Moxley on pay-per-view? Have they met?
Cody's been a SmackDown Tag Champ. I know that for sure. I know we at
Yeah,
least
he
get one of
has.
these.
Yeah.
Will that not? Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh. Uh,
Um.
do Finley, David Finley,
All right.
David. I think his first name is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No place for
No.
Finley.
Ooh.
Isn't
Uh,
isn't
Hangman.
pop? Yeah. Hangman. Yeah. That should work.
Hangman.
Oh.
Good job,
Okay.
boys. Good job, boys.
All right. Now I don't know any Owen Hart Cup winners because I'm He came back at AW, so I had no idea.
Adam
Um,
Cole was the first one.
Brian Danielson got to be one of these.
Yeah.
You said Adam Cole.
Ooh. Yeah, but he's not
He
Mania.
wasn't. Yeah, he wasn't at Mania 33. He definitely wouldn't have
Tony
been.
Storm.
Oh no, damn.
No.
Oh wait, Mercedes just won the Owen Hart Cup.
Oh, she definitely did, didn't she?
Come on, boys. Come on.
Okay, that was definitely way too easy.
Yeah, that was way
Uh,
too easy.
Look, just
I,
know
I,
you.
I, I feel like we're just Bullet Club nerds. We're just Bullet Club nerds, I think.
I think your boy has a consistency of always being the last minute clutch. Like whenever we need that last piece, I'm somehow
Yeah.
able to figure it out.
Yeah, definitely next week at that show hard, probably.
Yeah. Next week we probably gonna do hard. But anyway, guys, I appreciate y'all. Hope that y'all were playing along with us. Now, let's hop right into Monday Night Raw. We were at TD Garden in Boston, Massachusetts. And you know what that means when we head over to Boston. That means we in Cena's hometown. We literally 30 minutes away from West Newbury. Man, the never seen 17. The never seen motherfucking 17. Let me just talk my shit. My GOAT finally became a goddamn Grand Slam champion, dog. I'm not even gonna hop into this. If you're watching this podcast, that means you probably already know what the fuck happened. Hey, Triple H does the introduction. Comes out, sings all these praises about John. Honestly, I ain't never seen him sing this many praises about someone unless it was himself. So I was
Mhm.
mind
I was
blown.
the same thing other than himself.
So then Cena comes out, gives his admiration, says that he wants to make this last run as great as he can be for the next couple of dates. Then he says, no, then Dominic Mysterio's music hits. I said, oh shit. Oh shit. Oh, I said, oh yeah. Mind you, there were reports coming out all day saying that they were probably scheduled to face each other that night. I was like, I can see a 50-50 happening, but isn't he in the ankle with Ray? What's going to happen? Man, as soon as that music hit, I said, fuck all that. We get what we wanted, baby. Come on. Um,
I popped.
I definitely popped. I popped like a motherfucker. Dude. And then Dom starts talking trash. He says, I could have beat you in your prime. I could have beat you any other era than you were. He starts talking. Oh, Dom starts talking cash shit, dog. And the thing about it is that Dom, he wasn't scared to be in the ring with Cena or scared to be across the mic from Cena. And do you know how much confidence you have to not fear or quiver when Cena says fine speech? Dude,
Yeah,
we finally got the fine speech. That was literally all I was waiting for this whole retirement tour, dog.
man. Put so much respect on Dirty Dom's name. Like, like I say
Dirty
every
Dog.
week, I'm a Dom Glazer. Like, for Dom, like you said, to be in the ring with Cena and to like not quiver, not one bit, on a microphone, even with some of the end match stuff. I'm just like, Dom really proved like tonight, well, not tonight, but Monday night, that he's definitely one of the next future pillars of this company, easily,
Yeah.
off the
Mhm.
promo, off the confidence, off the match. Everything about Dom coming out screamed like future WrestleMania main eventer, and like
Mhm.
once again as a Dom Glazer, I'm excited, man. Like I'm excited for Dom to like get these moments like this. Even though he lost, I mean, Dom got put over in this performance, like handled himself against the GOAT. So shout out to Dom, man.
He
Shout out to
lost, but
Dom.
he won in the same
Yeah,
angle. But
Yes.
like not only that, but to be able to do so in Boston, Massachusetts, who is
Dude,
notorious as a like sports town.
hmm
Like
I was getting Austin Theory flashbacks during their moments together in the ring. Like I thought that they were gonna treat him like how they did Theory back in the day.
yes,
Oh
but like
god,
but like Boston, you think about its fan base, insane. Top
Yeah.
five like of areas like places to play in
No.
a long time. And
Absolutely.
John Cena's last time there, and he didn't quibble. He didn't stuttle. He didn't hesitate. he went there oozing confidence, and he nailed it. I think like he won more than he lost, and I agree with you both. This was like the key moment that like people look back on and say that this was his ruthless aggression moment. The moment that like it that like cemented him as like the next thing in
Yeah, for
wrestling.
sure. It's dude, it's
Covered
gonna be
all, man.
so it's gonna be so crazy when Dom main events a WrestleMania against Braun Breaker or somebody in a couple of years. Like
It's gonna be crazy. I can't wait.
We're
Like
about
I
to
can't wait.
we're gonna get Camilla Hayes versus Jody Dom.
ooh,
That's gonna be sick. Oba versus Dirty Dom. Like just man,
Oh
just
my god!
I'm gonna need that. I'm gonna need that. Need
what
it.
how to not be? I need it.
Need it.
Goosebumps.
For real. Um man. And then even just the energy around Cena winning and finally becoming a Grand Slam champion. Dude. First of all, like Sears said, the Boston fan base is crazy. They brought
Hmm.
back prime Judgment Day era Dom. That man,
Hmm.
do you know how loud you have to boo? That this man has to bring back the plugging of the ears?
Yeah.
Hmm.
He had to deal with that for 2 years straight.
Yeah. And like even like I sent him messages like the little Eddie callback was pretty cool. Like the
Yeah.
in-ring stuff was really good too. Like I don't know,
Oh, speaking of
like
which,
like John's picking up.
yeah. Speaking of which, my bad for cutting you off on, but
Like shit.
R.I.P. R.I.P. Eddie Guerrero. It is 20 years since he passed today. Long live, long live, long live the goat.
Goes, yeah.
Nah, man. Dude, amazing fucking match. Even afterwards, them doing the homage to 2012, I think it was when Cena and Ray had it.
Hmm.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, dude. He said Ray really ain't shit. Sometimes he said the kid deserved that ass whooping. John said he's a good kid. I hope he learned the lesson.
Yeah, man, that's just I don't know that whole like first like good chunk of Raw was just I don't know, I feel like a kid again watching that. Like I don't know, like
That shit was
legit,
beautiful.
like genuine excitement, emotions, all of it. Just watching all that, like it was some good stuff, man. It was some good stuff.
Think about it, man. In 2025, John Cena, CM Punk, and AJ Styles are all champions right now.
Who would have thought?
Who would have
Who the
thought?
fuck would have thought? Anyway, man, speaking of Cena, let's talk about the last time is now tournament. We had the first two matches go down. We had Damian Priest versus Rusev and Sheamus versus Shinsuke Nakamura. Man, two crazy fucking matches. And
Hmm.
I will admit, one was better than the other. I definitely did lean more towards the Sheamus and Shinsuke match. But
Yeah,
Damian and Rusev, while they could have worked on the chemistry a little bit more, it delivered on the parts where it needed to.
Yeah.
mhm. Yeah, no, it was definitely like a big meaty match. Some good strikes,
Yeah.
some good big man move slams. You got to protect Damien, so he went back for the eye again. Because Damien's eye is so messed up now. So no, like I said, it was a solid match. And even though Damien lost, he still was protected and the whole eye thing. So
I'm not gonna lie, man. My dumbass is delusional. I still think Damian might get another world heavyweight run.
I think so too.
Oh, he might. I mean, I won't assume that maybe an also get separated, but like as it need to be. So my man can cook, but besides the point. Anyway,
Yo,
yeah,
Sears is so fucking petty.
it, it, it's the match. The white man won the match. I think Rusev winning makes the most sense.
It does.
Mhm.
The both of these winners made sense because of their history with John. However, I don't want to see either of them win. If I'm gonna be completely honest.
Yeah, honestly,
Mhm.
I think I'd rather force Shinsuke win because like, it could help him out more.
Mhm.
Mhm.
But like now that Jonathan is I-Team champ, like it kind of changes the tournament up a little bit.
Yeah, because now
Yeah.
whoever wins the tournament is also getting an IC title shot.
Essentially, supposedly, I remember we still got about a month, like just under a month. until the 15th, or December 15th or 14th. What
The
until his
13th.
last match, 14th. We have just under a month. So is this 3 appearances left? I believe.
Two. He's got MSG War Games and then Survivor, not Survivor Series, SMG, MSG War Games
Mhm.
and then
But
Saturday Night's main event.
the last one. So we know he's going to be at MSG. Do we think he's going to defend now?
I could see him defend. Yes, actually, it was confirmed that he was defending at MSG.
Oh, is he? Okay.
Yeah, because Netflix put out a promo package saying, "Oh, the last time that Johns will wrestle in Madison Square, something like that."
Mm.
Okay. So do we think he can maybe Don gets his look back, or do we think that he does an open challenge and someone new takes the from him? That's the question.
I don't want it to be an open challenge because I think it would be a little too repetitive. However, I do think he will defend. I just don't know against who.
Because like I think I don't think we see him. I think he still think there's potential for him to go into war games, but I think I think there's potential for war games.
Yeah, maybe he have a match and then that guy comes out and interfere. That sort it up,
Yeah.
maybe.
So
Yeah, I
I
could see that
think
happening, especially since it's Madison Square Garden. Yeah.
Yeah.
do we think that he's going to defend his last match is going to be it's going to be the IC championship match? I don't know.
Um, I think it will be.
I got
Yeah.
I think so too. But if you go, he does, the match doesn't need it, so he can go either way. But
Mm.
if the plan is for him to go into his last match with the title, it's going to be someone young or Sheamus.
It's gonna be someone young or Sheamus is the funniest line ever. Also, my apologies for that, but yeah, that's funny. That's funny as hell.
Like, because he talked about like wanting like that night to be about the future.
Mm.
So I think it only makes sense that he lets a younger person wins and takes his belt off.
Mm. Yeah, I agree.
Yeah, man. I think, dude, knowing that this changes the whole landscape of the tournament and knowing all the ramifications of it have now been like the pressure has been enhanced. And so it's insane. And then we also got the two next matches that were announced. It was
Hmm.
Solo Sokoa against the mystery opponent and Javon Evans versus Gunther.
Oh, I cannot wait.
That's gonna
That's
be
gonna be a good ass match,
nasty.
but oh my god.
Devon's about to get hot.
What do they have against Javon Evans, dog?
He's about to get dominated.
He's gonna take a lot of chops. He's
Yeah.
gonna take a lot of chops. It's gonna be fun though. I can't wait. Like it's just go like back to stuff like that. It's just like that fantasy book and that it's just like that
Mhm.
that I feel like we're all clamoring for. Like
Yeah.
I feel like we'll get into that eventually with the main roster of the NXT matches. I mean, but like it's one of those NXT main roster matches that I think people are clamoring for. So for us to get in the tournament, that's sick. I'm excited.
Most definitely. Uh I don't think there was anything else that was really like crazy. Two really solid matches, really good. I'm excited to see how the rest of the tournament progresses. I'm not sure if you guys have anything else you
Yeah.
guys want to add about these two, but
I mean, not about the two, but like, who do we think the false mission opponent is tomorrow? 'Cause it's LA Knight versus the mission opponent.
I
Oh,
think
tomorrow.
yeah, SmackDown is in Albany, I believe, tomorrow. So I think they're gonna
It's
try and pull a New Yorker.
but who though?
I think it might be Matt Cardona.
Ooh,
Mm.
okay, I see that. Who wins?
Matt. LA Knight's in
It,
trouble.
if it's Matt, so yeah, yeah. The way how LA Knight's records been going, it might be Matt.
Not fun like a squash. Like I feel like when they hit him with two rough riders and roll out. Like
Oh, dude, no. He hits him with two Rough Riders and radio silence. Oh my god.
Yeah, because Knight just I feel bad for my boy, but yeah,
Now,
I can see the condona. That'd be cool.
now, hold on. Wouldn't I feel like you would say that for MSG though?
You think so? I
I
think
feel like a McIntyre return would be a bigger pop than I think
I,
Triple H listens.
I feel like Solo Sikoa's mystery opponent is going to be the one.
Roman, that's all.
You think it'll be Roman?
I don't know. I just feel like MSG and Roman to go hand in hand. Like, and the Messi opponent, I don't know, just that whole back story, no story with them and stuff. I don't know.
I was
Roman's up
thinking
there for me.
I was thinking Jeff because I think they're going to be in New York around the same time.
Oh,
Oh, that'd
yeah,
be sick too.
I was thinking Jeff one of them too.
That'd be cool too.
Dude, because could you imagine if
Oh, Joe
no more?
Henry.
Oh, I that would be also dope. But could you imagine if no more words started just playing in the mid? Because they're gonna bring back the old music if they're bringing Jeff, even if it's
Yeah,
for a little appearance. Could you imagine if no more words start playing in MSG and it's Cena and Hardy again?
it's gonna be rocking in there.
Dude, oh my
It's
god.
gonna be rocking.
It's gonna be a good ass week for wrestling in New York City this weekend heading into Monday because HOG has an event there on Saturday and that card is stacked. They got MSG Raw on Monday. They got Gold Rush. And they got Gold Rush Tuesday, right?
Yep.
Yep. It's a good week for New York City wrestling fans.
Yeah.
Um but yeah, I don't necessarily I don't know who wins between LA and Cardona. Off rip, I would say Cardona, just because they seem to be picking folks who have an actual history with John.
Hmm.
Mhm.
So,
What about
oh,
Nick
LA Knight does
Namus?
have an actual history. They were tag team partners, but yeah, you get what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Serious
What about
versus.
Nick Namus?
Oh,
Nick,
Oh, that'd be
if
fun too.
if Nick shows up, the pop the way I will be screaming. Oh, that would be such a good ass match. Such a good ass match.
I'm delusional still. I'm on edge. I know it happens, but I'm still delusional.
That motherfucker is in London. He's He's filming The Beekeeper 2.
I'm so delusional until we get there and like the opponent comes out and it's not Edge, then I'll be non-delusional.
hell,
Vaughn
Vaughn
gonna
would
be
hear the music and he would still think it's Edge.
Vaughn gonna be texting me from Capital One like, maybe they gave him a remix. Maybe
Maybe they're doing what they did in the Elimination Chamber where he attacked the guy last second and takes the
uh,
spot.
Yeah, like he's really tan now. you know.
he's really tan now. I
And
think it's great.
he seemed to be balding.
So I'm delusional, man. I'm clamoring for it, you know. I'm putting it out in the air, you know.
Yeah.
So,
Oh, what if
but
it's
anyway,
Orton?
you said what?
What if it's Orton?
I mean, man, I'd be cool with that too.
They booked Backlash as the last. I'm kind of cool off that.
Yeah,
Oh yeah,
definitely
so
Lash. Yeah, that's what I see it. That's all.
I want to see it too, shit. But
Yeah, but now I got you.
Stephanie
Oh
Vaquer
man.
versus Raquel Rodriguez, cool match, standard match. Not even standard.
hmm
It was a really, really good match.
I was seriously good.
Raquel Rodriguez should be up for most improved wrestler of the year in my
Yeah,
mind.
easily. Yeah, might
Um,
be cool.
yeah, but I think the big moment, the big takeaway from this match, finally, finally, Nikki Bella stopped dick eating. Yo, we were waiting for Nikki to slime Stephanie out this whole time and betray her. We finally got it.
hmm
Mhm.
At this point, hey yo, Adam, just book the match for Survivor Series. We know how this is going. Like, you don't gotta think that we
Yeah,
stupid. Just book it. Let them have two segments, two face-offs against each other. Call it a day.
Now,
yeah.
what if? Hear me out. Don't know if it's gonna happen or not.
Okay.
How many people are typically in war games?
Five
Five on
usually.
each. Yeah, five on each.
Right now it's four each. What if they join the War Game match? That's typically what they do.
They could.
They
I'm not mad
could.
at that either. I
Yeah.
thought it was going to be AJ and Becky, but also that could be a match in and of itself at War Games.
Mhm.
Yeah, I think Monday's gonna be telling.
Yeah.
Yeah, because Becky and Maxine has that matchup and MSG,
Hmm.
and a part of me
AJ
thinks
is
I
going to
don't
be the
know.
AJ is going to be the mystery coach, dog.
Yeah. So, um, but yeah, like I said, I'm the same boat as y'all. Like, I'm just glad that we're getting to something with that because I told it last week. Like, I really don't want to see a Stephanie and Nikki Bella match. I mean, but if you having some good storylines now with her, turning heel and trying to get the title, and it's more so like I said, I'm tired of like the friendly feuds. I need beef. So like now there's beef involved. I mean, I'm kind of more inclined to it, but it's just the in-ring stuff I'm just not excited about. But like from a story standpoint, I'll entertain it and see where it takes me.
Yeah.
Hmm. As long
Um,
as
um,
Stephanie retains, I'm fine with it. So
exactly. As long as Stephanie retains, we good.
Yeah, 'cause
Yeah,
Nikki
she
can
has
help
to.
elevate. She does need a win. Okay.
Yeah.
Um, Speaking of people who need a win, so the Kabuki Warriors went up against the Allies of Convenience, Charlotte Flair and Alexa Bliss.
Star Alexa.
Charlexa. Sears, I know you had your tears for this one. I know you had your tissues. I know it was a sad day for you, my boy. As the Kabuki Warriors took the belts off of Charlotte and Alexa in what was obviously a crazy, crazy fucking match. Like Vaughn was alluding to earlier, Lash and Nia helped out. Dude, we even got the return of Rhea Ripley and Io Sky helped set up War Games.
And she said
Like
the thing. She said the thing.
she did say the thing. And then she came out and someone said it was dashing Rhea Rhodes. I died of laughter.
Dashing Rhea Rhodes crazy.
I oh that was so funny. So first off, what did we think of the match? What do we think that this means for the trajectory of the tag team division? And then what do we think this means in the context of war games, guys? How we feeling? Vaughn, let us know.
Um, like I said, the women's tag division been putting on heaters at matches. Like even going back to a few weeks when you had Sol Ruka and Zara against like the Secret Harvest, going against they've been heating up from some great matches. So match wise, banger. What you should expect out of vets like Kyrie, Asuka, Charlotte, and Alexa. So great match. Great storytelling within the match. We got some new champs who I'm not gonna lie, I didn't think they were gonna win it. Honestly, I thought we'd have Charlotte to keep the titles, but I'm always down for a title change, especially for a heel team or a heel that has something good going for them. So that's pretty exciting to see where that goes on from here. And then once again, going back to Naya and the bougie bully, I'm excited that like you said, Lash is getting time. So like
Dude,
her
that lariat. Ooh.
boy, like her time on Raw with the throwing like the forearm. Oh my
Yeah.
goodness! So that's looking real good. I'm glad to make her look powerful and strong. Once again, I would hate for her that came in there just to get thrown around and tossed to the side. So her looking strong against EO, against some of the big premier main eventers. Future's bright for Lash, and like just I'm excited for War Games now because at first I was kind of like I know what's going on. But introducing Lash, bringing EO and Rhea back, kind of got me hyped for it, and Rhea said the thing, so. And
That's
I'm a Rhea
definitely
fan. Um, I think we get a good War Games match. I'm glad it's starting to shape up like I guess how we kind of saw in the dirt sheets, and I'm not really mad at it because it makes sense now with the whole interference and stuff like that. I'm
playing.
just curious now on who, if they go with five, who's the last person for both sides. Um, but overall, it was a solid main event. Like it was really good.
Yeah, speaking of yeah, man, I think as far as everything goes with the tag division, it's really being bolstered, really being leveled up, and it
Hmm.
is insane. It's an insane division right now, man. Um, oh, real quick, I think we had talked about this either last week or the week before, and one of you guys had asked, Where are the Creed brothers? They're going to be in AAA next week.
Really?
Yeah, on the 28th, they're going up against Psycho Clown and Pagano. They're going to put the tag titles on the line.
That's yeah. I'm locked into that next week.
Dude, I think I'm excited to see how this goes. I'm excited to see how it goes for the future. Oh yeah, speaking of people who said the thing, we got to see William Regal show
He
up
said the
to
thing too.
he did say the thing.
He
William
said
Regal
his
showed up.
thing.
Yeah.
War games.
Oh guys. And then who do we think is gonna fill out the men's? Because obviously we know it's Logan and the Bronze right now going up against CM Punk, Jay Uso, and Cody Rhodes. So how do we see
That's
that going?
tricky.
So here's my theory. Right. Here's
All
what I
right.
thought of as you were talking about SmackDown. We know Cody Rhodes is in War Games.
Yep.
We know Drew McIntyre is suspended.
Yep.
I believe that the fourth person for the heel team will be Drew McIntyre. He
See,
gets
I believe the same
unsuspended,
thing.
I think, and then I think we get Jimmy, Uso brother,
Oh.
and that will be the fourth. Oh, oh, LA Knight, one of the two. Maybe especially Jimmy. Jimmy gets rough, gets beat up, can't compete at the LA Knight. Uh, but going back to my theory, I think the last two spots goes to Priest and Black.
Oh.
The SmackDown, Steph, you kind of hinted at it. We all thought we were going to get a tag team matchup for this next week. We
Yeah.
didn't. So include those two in the War Games match.
That's gonna be a fire match if that happens, man.
Do I think what
Yeah.
happened? No, because they do my boy Alex Black Doherty and not put him on a PLE. But besides the point, I think I think it has potential. What I think will happen is we see Brock. I'm sorry, he who in the shit ton of paperwork and Cena in War Games,
I
and
wouldn't
and then
I wouldn't be surprised if we saw that.
and I possibly think that LA Knight heel turn is on the horizon. So maybe Knight will be that
Mm,
fifth person, and then Jimmy is the fifth, or Roman.
A heel LA Knight, man. Oh.
Yeah, from now.
Speaking of which, quick question. How do we feel? Are we excited about the Miz and Jay Uso tomorrow?
Is that happening
so
tomorrow?
excited.
That's tomorrow.
So excited. Yeah. That's
Yeah.
Oh,
it'll be some good in-ring storytelling, I guess, just because I feel like they're both like good storytellers.
the Miz better win.
Yeah, he has to.
Yeah, Miz gotta win. I think,
Um, yeah.
dude, let's have some, you know what? Let's have some fun. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna go and fantasy book 5 matches because John did come out and say that he wanted some NXT talent to be showcased at Saturday Night's main event before his final match. So we're gonna get 5 NXT versus main roster matches that we want to see. Who's got their list? Who wants to go first?
I can go.
All right, what you got, my man?
All right. So, in no particular order, I want a big meaty match, a fatal four-way. I
Oh,
want Rusev, Sheamus, Priest, and Oba.
oh,
Nothing but slaps, nothing but big meat everywhere. No, pause.
uh-huh.
Next, I want to see Javon and Leon against Fraxium.
Yeah,
That match
need that.
would
Need that.
melt my eyeballs. We need that expeditiously. Um, Third, let me get a triple threat match. Sol Ruka, Io, and Stephanie Vaquer.
You want
Man,
you want
that would
Soul,
be.
Soul's the one that's gonna take the pin there, but that's gonna be fine.
I mean, of course, but I just feel like from an in-ring standpoint, they're going to bug out, and I need it.
Yeah, they're gonna go crazy.
Next, give me. I'm kind of bouncing between two names, but I want Cody against Ethan right now. I feel like Ethan is really at the height, well, not the height, but he's definitely showing a lot of progressions in his game right now as a
Mhm.
performer and as a heel. I
He's
think
on a
Cody's Ethan
crazy
could be a
run right
really
now.
fun match. Yeah, that could be a super fun match. And then for my last one, I kind of making a little bit tweaks, some adjustment to it. I would say give me. Trying to think, I had something down, but I already used that name already. So if I had to make a quick adjustment, give me Trick. I think. I would say just from like a standpoint of just like the talking, like the like the promos. Give me Trick and Punk. I thought that'd be fun.
Hmm.
Trick and Punk could be cool. I mean, Trick did help train Punk when he was getting ready to come back.
Yeah, so I feel like Trick and Punk just so I feel like that'd be some good in the ring conversation, some good talking. So yeah, so Trick and Punk, Rusev, Sheamus, Priest, and Oba, Ethan Cody, Javon Leon versus Fraxian, Silver Io. Like yeah. Book your Triple H.
I got you. Sears, do you want to go or should I?
Good. So I'm still thinking.
All right, give me Josh Briggs up against Julius Creed. I say only Julius.
Ooh,
I think, yeah, give me that.
that'd be fun.
Um, give me give me Ren Sinclair against Lyra Valkyria. I don't think they've ever had a one-on-one match together.
Okay.
I'll take. Oh, dude, let's see. Oh, I know what I want. Give me Trick against. Give me Trick against Ilya again. I'll take that. I'll take that.
Mhm.
But if we want to throw a little extra spin on it, want to throw something a little fun at it, give me Trick versus Aleister Black. I'm not gonna lie, they both have really strong kicks,
Mhm.
so I'm with that.
I was love to see Black Kid Trick shot him. Yeah.
That's crazy. Ooh, Jordan Grace versus Ivy Nile is a need.
Oh yeah, that's a yeah.
That's a big money match right there. And then I'm not gonna lie, Solo Sokoa versus Obafemi. I could see it.
Mm.
I need it.
Mhm. That'd be fun as well. Those
That
good
was,
matches as well too.
I think that was five, right? Yeah.
That was fire.
Thank you. I try. Serious, my
Oracle
man.
on deck.
What you got? What you got, Oracle?
My fourth match. So I'm thinking in terms of like this is happening on Saturday Night Main Event, right?
Uh-huh.
Okay.
So this is what Cena will like want to have as like pushing young stars on his last event. Give me Oba versus Rusev.
Yeah.
One on
Yeah.
one,
Yeah.
just straight up. Oba
Need
versus
that.
Rusev.
Need
Give
that.
give me the Miz and Joe Henry.
Okay.
That'd be a fun match.
It
Very
would be, and it was supposed to happen. I think
uh
that was the original plan. Give me
wait. Yeah, I know you're talking about Miz versus Joe happened when they were in Europe.
yes, yep. Give me Jordan Grace versus Rhea.
Ooh.
mm, I
I,
forgot about Jordan Grace. That'd be a good one too, man.
I think with this being like John, like this being like a big call that is being set up to be, I think you're gonna have Rhea on now, and I think Jordan
Hmm.
Grace is primed to be the next Rhea.
Not
You
mad
know
at
that I
that.
think they're the same age. I think. Give me Saints versus Mello.
Oh.
Just the two young bucks go at it,
Yeah, that's
honestly.
Hmm.
gonna be a good match.
And then my last one, give me Viking I don't know his name. Brain fog. Viking
Vikingo?
some Vikingo. Give me Vikingo versus Penta. Why not?
I mean, shit.
Yeah, that'd be
I think that actually happened. But yeah, no, I would love to see that. Shit, they can run it back. Fuck it. Eat it.
Yeah. No, but yeah, we definitely had some. Yeah, there was some heaters put together.
For sure.
Definitely, I want to see Rhea and Jordan. Like I forgot about Jordan. I'm a
That'd be
Jordan
a
fanboy.
fun ass match, dude.
I want Jordan versus Bianca. Like I want Jordan versus
Oh
everybody.
my
Oh,
god.
So
if only Bianca was back right now, dog.
yeah, man. Like I miss Bianca.
And she just did a interview with BET Sports talking about her injury. I need her back, dog. Please.
I
All
didn't
because
got back bad.
all because of a fucking knuckle. A knuckle. Anyway, dog. Let's hop right into it. Let's talk about NXT. We had let's just jump into it. We got a title change going on. We had El Grande Americano take on Jasper Troy. And man, I'm not gonna lie. Somehow the slowest man in the whole bracket took the speed title.
Yeah.
Um, I've said it before. I'm a Jasper Troy fan. I think that there are ways that we can improve his character, but overall, I see the potential. I see why they invested in him. Very solid spot. However, I'm not gonna lie. This fucking confused me.
Yeah.
But please give me y'all's thoughts.
I'm, I'm in the same boat as you. I don't know. I guess I'm thinking speed in terms of like actual quickness, not speed in the timer, I guess.
Mhm.
So for him to make it this far kind of surprised me, but like we've been saying for the past few weeks, he's the LFG guy, and I guess you wanted to show that if you win it, there's something to come along with it. So to give him the speed title, I guess is good from like a production standpoint for LFG.
Yeah,
Um, I mean, but like I said, I mean, it was a good match. Americano got him over, with the trying to use typical shenanigans with the headbutt. Troy Dash was able to, negate it, even with the help of the Americanos. So I mean, it was a good match. It's just, like I said, I didn't think he was gonna win it. That's all. Not mad, like I say, I mean, he's the future. I mean, but I'm not mad. But definitely didn't what I wasn't expecting that.
yeah, yeah. I'm right there with you. Sears, what you think?
I like it. I think it's a good choice. I mean, Americano doesn't need it. He's a storyline with Dom and Judgment Day anyway.
Yeah,
Uh, so it's like he doesn't add anything to the speed title. The speed title doesn't add anything to him. And I think, I mean, we said it on the pod before, but like the speed title is a good voice title for people to have. It's a good way to test the waters for people to see if they can build a backing for them with the fans. And
Mhm.
so with someone like Jasper Troy, I think it's like let's give him the speed title to see what he can do with it and see if our investment is worth enough to put him in a for a, I don't want to say an actual like a better title, but like the North American title or the NXT title.
yeah.
Like,
No, that's a fair assumption.
but like,
I will say this. Oh, go ahead.
God,
I'm sorry. Think of it.
I'm just gonna say that like, and so like we get stuck on the idea of speed being like quick, high firing moves.
Mm,
Sometimes speed is just crushing our opponent. Big
yeah.
guy watching his opponent. Like, and I think Jackson Toy needs. I feel like right now is that until he gets like his like skills like ironed out, so he's still learning, developing. I think having him on the speed title was like you're supposed to win in like 3 or 5 minutes. Good for him. Give him some opponents he can watch, build up his credibility with the audience, make him seem like a force.
Hmm.
Because something telling me that it was about to leave, and NXT needs that new force.
Like New Johnny, yeah.
Hmm.
I agree. I was just about to say, like, I don't know, for some reason, like, thought it happens right away, but I don't know, just because they're both massive, I love to see Oprah and Jasper because they're both big. Go at
Yeah.
it.
I mean, shit. They already did it when Jasper first debuted. They might as well give him another title shot. They even talked about it on Tuesday.
Yeah, so just let him Oprah out there and just be big.
Yeah, man.
Oh,
Speaking,
that's about it.
all right, yeah. Let's just jump around a little bit.
Mhm.
Speaking of Oba, the Trick Williams versus Ricky Saints match, man. Dude,
Mwah.
great
Mwah.
fucking match. Abs, great, great, great fucking match. Not too keen on the finish, but great fucking match.
Yeah, the finish was a little corny,
What?
but yeah.
Yeah, go ahead, man. What? Please tell me. What did you think? Because I can't be the only one that's like, what are we doing here?
Yeah, like I said, I think well, I actually went to bed and missed it, so I had to watch it the next day
Hmm.
because I'm old. But the next day when I watched it finally, it was a fun match. Like I said, I know I feel like whenever we see blood in like WWE programming, that just goes to show like the massive like how big of a match it is.
Yeah,
So just seeing both of them bleeding, we're getting crazy spots where Trick's getting tackled through a table from Ricky coming out the stands. Ricky's being tossed into like the little part under the stage towards like the far end. Like it was
dude.
a fun match in the sense of like it felt like a do or die last man standing match where a lot was on the line. Which to get that on a random Tuesday is always a good thing. So it felt really important when everything happened. I just like you said, the finish was kind of corny with the whole getting up and Ricky just pushed him over and Trick fell. I didn't like that. I mean, I feel like Trick went through enough. We could have hit him with like one more finish on the outside and left it at that.
Mhm.
But other than that, not too bad.
You know for sure. And then Sears, you got it. What did you think, my man? How do you feel?
Feel the same way. I mean, it was a good match to the finish. They just shove him down and win the match that way.
He did it.
No,
He did it like a piece of paper in the wind.
like hit a knee or like hit your finisher one last time or something. But like I mean, overall it was good. Hopefully, it's a lot of time for
It
Trick
felt
on
anticlimactic
NXT.
for you guys.
Yeah, like
Yeah,
I hope Trick just take the next 2 months off and we see him in January at the Rumble.
please,
Yes.
please.
Need it.
But the ending, though, the ending
Who,
of the show,
who? He's back.
I'm not gonna lie, man. I got annoyed when he came out. Not because I don't love Oba, but yo, dumbass should have popped up on Friday. Wrong fucking show.
Nah, for real, for
yeah,
real.
but like also, but the case of like losing intent doesn't mean like you're automatically going up. Like he had to finish the story,
Yeah.
and they
And
only said that he was away at the next NXT show after he lost it. So
yeah,
like he had to come back at some point just to wrap up the Ricky Saints story.
yeah,
Mm.
which is why I think because he just posted a video today saying that he'll see Ricky Saints at Gold Rush.
Yeah.
Please, let that be the last appearance for my boy.
It's like, how do you get bigger? He looks bigger.
How did he get bigger in 20s?
Like, I don't know, like he looks like
He
hmm
does.
I mean, he looks a big guy. He looks like more brolic now. Like the silhouette I'm seeing right now behind you, like what's insane. Like production went crazy with like his instrument like coming out with the production, the silhouette on the back, just him and the lighting, like
Dude,
boy,
like
Oba,
literally the shot right behind me.
yeah,
It's beautiful.
aura off the charts. So yeah. Oba, send them up. Send them all up.
How did you guys feel about Javon Evans and Leon Slater deciding to go after Dark State for the tag titles?
I mean, we knew it was gonna happen.
Yeah,
I feel like it was kind of like corny, like Javon going out there, all getting the full, getting George Freak to come out, and then yelling out, "We got him, Javon! It's go time!" When he's not even out there yet, and then still being down 4-2, like
dude.
it was funny because he was like, "You dumbasses!" Like,
Javon does not switch up for anyone, dog. He does not code switch. He does not know what that is. He keeps it so real, and that's one thing I love about his character. He said, "Ha, dumbass, goofy ass." He had the bonnet on while he was doing this, dog.
Nah, he did, yeah. Nah, he did.
yeah,
Hey,
that's
we got
that.
the drop on him. It's 2 to 4. We got the drop on him.
Oh God.
Yeah, like he, it was just Javon after saying that they got the drop on him for like it sounded like 20 seconds. Like,
It's like y'all don't swim in the ring and jump this nigga.
if I was Dog Street and as soon as I hold that, I'm rushing the ring and just beating his ass.
Oh, for
Like,
real.
So yeah, well, it was cool.
Yeah, man. Really, really good match. And then, oh, just talking about all the things like storyline wise, we saw Thea Hale get the win on Alpha Fire, which Sears, I thought that was funny, seeing as how that was literally the match we saw in Pittsburgh.
it was sad. As soon as I saw that, I was like, oh, it's Fishbowl again. It's
Yeah.
so funny.
Like, dog, I like how we're kind of trying to set up the match between Ethan and Chelsea and Joe. First of all, Joe and Thea are a great pairing. They're funny as hell.
Mhm.
So I think this is going to be a good match. I like the build is kind of expected, but super great match. Was there anything else that from NXT that you guys want to talk about, or just anything from the episode in general?
Nope.
All right.
Nope.
In that case, then Vaughn, it's gonna be your first time doing this, but close us out.
All right. Episode 24 is in the books. Thanks for rocking with us. There was some really good cool stuff tonight. Um, with that being said, like always, like, follow, subscribe, comment.
Yeah,
Boys, you
yeah,
know, that's the first time that was kind of awkward. Boys, good episode. Good episode,
gang, 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 gang. Like always, it's your boy, the EST DMV, the Strange Superstar, the Left Hand of Destruction, the Potter of all worlds, the Bajan Bulldozer, the Cameroonian Nightmare, El Misterio Negro, and come on, the Chocolate City Saint. Stop playing with me. It's your boy, Steph, and like always, we are over the top rope. Sears, bring us home.
Thank y'all for listening. It's your boy Leo Four. Catch us on all your podcast listening devices. Check if you're on Spotify, make sure you watch us on Spotify if you want. Make sure you come hang out with us. Appreciate y'all for listening, for watching, whatever you do, and we'll see y'all next week. Also
Love.
back for world champion. IP. I also back for world champion 2025.
Oh my
2026. Let's go.
God. All right.
Peace.
Peace, peace.